was going through a few things and I come across this, which I had totally forgotten I bought when I was up at Gosh Comics in London a few months ago. I bought that. So let's have a look at it. Before I open it up and have a look, I used to have quite a decent run of Brave and the Bold from about, I don't know, 79 all the way through the 80s. But then sometime in the early 90s, I think I just had too many comics, and I sold or traded an awful lot of my comics with my local comic shop, which I kind of regret now. I mean, yeah, there was Brave and the Bolds, there was definitely Justice League of America, and a good chunk of my detective comics. I think I only kept the key issues, the landmark issues, the important issues. So I think I've got one other Brave and the Bold now. So now I've got two. So I don't know anything about this story. All I know is that it's issue number 75. Batman is teamed up with the Spectre. It was 12 cents in America and 1 shilling here in Britain. So as usual, I'm going to open it up and have a flick through. I won't know until I open it whether this fabulous Neil Adams cover is a taster of what's going on inside, but I know sometimes the cover artist is not the artist who's inside. So let's open her up and let's have a look. I have no memory of issue numbers regarding Brave and the Bold. 75. I can't place this. I mean, I'm assuming for 1 shilling, it's got to be about, I don't know, 70, 71. So let's have a look through and see, have we got a Neil Adams or not? No, it's Ross Andru and Exposito. Okay, so as is usual, blimey, it smells a bit. I'm just going to have a quick flick through, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to read it, and then I'll come back. The usual adverts for jokes and trick things. An exhaust whistle. Just slip it onto the exhaust pipe of your friend's car, then watch him when he starts the engine. The howls and noises will make him think the motor's about to blow up or fall apart while you roar with laughter. All right, what year is this then? Brave and the Bold, number 75, December, January, 1967. All right, so quite early. Enter the Bat. Yeah, this is early. Oh, blimey. This is early Ross Andru. Oh, this all looks potentially dodgy here. Okay, we'll see. Oh, what a fabulous advert. Oh, that takes me back. I was such a fan of Major Matt Mason, and I so wanted the toys. I don't think me or my brother ever got any of them. I definitely had Major Matt Mason. That I might have had, but oh, I would have loved the space crawler and his space sled and his space station. Oh, fabulous. I think I've said before on other videos, I don't know why, but I didn't buy Superman, or my sisters didn't buy me Superman. Maybe they knew I was such a Batman fan that, and I'm only entitled to, you know, one comic, and it's got to be Batman. All right. But again, I might look into starting to seek them out and collect them, because all this, you know, the wink, oh, that takes me back to the old cartoon from back then, and I loved that. So I might start looking for issues. Well, finally we get the Spectre coming in. Always like the Spectre. I always like the green and white of his outfit. Again, never really got World's Finest, didn't get Action Comics. I wonder if this is a all one. Oh, that's good. All one story, or are we going to have a backup? I don't know with Brave and the Bold whether that's what they did. They were definitely doing it with Batman at that time. This is smart. Yeah, never bought Flash. I've said that before as well. Yeah, I think we're going all the way to the end. This is part 3. No Robin in this. Okay. I'm used to seeing that in British comics, not American comics. And that's it. There we go. Wow, that's a good detective. Look at that. I might have to seek that out. That's just for the cover alone. That's a great cover. The Day Batman Turned the Other Cheek. Excellent. I've got a little quiz. The Batman Whirly Word game. All right. So, Skittle Bowl. Well, as is usual, I'm going to make a coffee, sit in my comfy chair, have a read, and I will will come back. Okay, so the story wasn't as dodgy as I thought it could have been. It could have been downright racist, but no, it's more, you know, it's more an indicator of society of the late 60s with the flower power and stuff like that, and I'll point a few things out. So yeah, here we go. This is Bill Liu, Mayor of Chinatown in Gotham City, and he's bringing in the bat because it's the year of the bat, and yeah, inside is Batman to help them celebrate. And yeah, Bill Liu's son is up there on guitar, and where we've got, yeah, say, isn't that your son Danny on lead guitar? That's him, all right. He's a real swinger, a great kid, all right. So meanwhile, over in the corner, you've got this guy who nobody notices going around with his cloak to cover up his face. And he is Shanzi, the River Lord. And he's got this little water wheel thing, which he's going to, a very creaky one, which he's going to use to aid him in his nefarious plans. And, hey, Danny, dig this cat. Crazy man, must be part of the Year of the Bat festivities. Wonder what his gig is. But no, he says, cease these revels. I, the River Lord, speaks. And all the old people who know who he is, they all bow down because they know he is the most evil creature there is. And yeah, he grows. He summons up a force-filled wall all the way around Chinatown, and Batman is stuck on the inside. I like how the way Bill goes, maybe it's a mirage, an after effect of the fireworks display, but Batman gives it good old sock and, sorry, thunk, and no, it's solid all right. Meanwhile, on the outside, Commissioner Gordon is with Jim Corrigan, who happens to be visiting at the time to observe police methods. Commissioner Gordon doesn't believe that is a solid wall, so orders a police truck to be driven out of it with a crunk, realises it is solid. And here we get a bit of exposition. Shanzi, Lord of the Yellow River, he's come along. We don't know why, but we're just about to find out. Jim Corrigan has snuck off, and the Spectre emerges and can go through the wall. And basically, Shanzi wants to create a new version of himself. And he goes to Bill, and what he wants is Bill's son, because he will be the new Shanzi to take his place. All right. So that's that. Bill tells Batman what's going on. The Spectre divides himself into 5 to search. Shang-Chi has changed himself into a dog, but the Spectre still manages to realise that that is him. So he transforms back. We have a fight. He's thrown towards the wall and will be destroyed, but just in the nick of time, his other 4 forms merge with him and he's strong enough to stop himself. Batman's tossed off, so to speak, but he's all right. Another big fight where they grow to like kaiju size, have a big battle, and Shang-Chi turns into a dragon firing, and the Spectre turns his cloak into ice, but then he is strapped down to a huge Chinese junk which takes off and is going to go up to a force wall. Didn't say there's a force wall above it to stop anyone trying to fly in or out. And just as he's about to crash, this grappling hook comes up. Batman's all right, but and he says that I guess I gained some astral power of my own when Shang-Chi tossed me half across Chinatown. Okay, so here's the big procession with Danny. Bill's son is going to be the new Shang-Chi, and Bill's like, we've got no choice. And Danny says, I may be a swinger, Batman, but like an all Chinese American children, I respect and obey my honourable father. It's a bad gig, but Chinatown must be free again. So, yeah, it's all going to happen. Shang-Chi is now in the form of a lizard, watching it. Batman comes along, yet another battle. They go down into the sewers, yet another battle. And this is interesting because his hand grows to grab Batman. And what we have here, this is Ross Andru. This is Neil Adams. I'm assuming the cover came after the artwork. So I'm assuming Neil Adams saw this image and he's recreated it very faithfully there. All right, so it's all meant to be going ahead, but Batman comes in, smashes the little water wheel thing, and just at the point as the Spectre is going to die, i.e. again, blazing energy overpowering my last strength. My powers draining, I fade, I die, i.e. getting smaller and smaller, and he just shrinks away. And it seems that, yeah, they use fireworks, even though we didn't see that. All we saw was a batarang coming in. But yeah, he found some fireworks in the warehouse. And it ends with fireworks with a bat sign, everyone's celebrating the year of the bat. And that's how it ends. And it's all right, it's okay. Is it average? Yeah, it's average. So average is a 5, so that's a 5 out of 10. But this cover is Neil Adams, and because of that, this, even though, you know, it's not a classic image, I rate it better than what I've got at my number 10 on my back covers tally over on the Facebook page. That at the moment is Batman Judge Dredd, Judgment on Gotham. This trumps it, so this is the number 10. All right, I'm glad I finally got round to reading that. Is it worth £20? Yeah, because it is a 1967 comic. It's in very good condition. Very good condition. Yeah, a little bit of, I think the staples are going a little bit rusty. But I always marvel at where these have been kept all these years. 1967, mine didn't last to the 70s and in such good condition. So yeah, no, that is worth £20. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting, and I'll see you again next time.